My dream was just that. A dream. Or a premonition. I sighed and kissed his cheek softly, silently apologising. Damien held me close for such a long time, understanding my need to simply feel him. He didn't pull away, nor did he speak. Because when he speaks, I realise what an idiot he is. He simply held me and
Jack in bed.
gently nuzzled me like a rabbit to help me finally come down from my fear. I felt his hand gently pet my hair, aiding my shift from sadness to relaxing calm. Everything was fine. Everything was okay.
Explodes inwards. Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep getting nightmares.
You can't control your dreams.
I mean, some people can. It's called lucid dreaming.
Bastards.
Although I do have the phrase nightmare in my head when I were talking about it, which was a game show from the 80s.
Yes, I was thinking we're going to have to put a helmet on someone that means they can't see. Yeah. Spell casting.
HELMET. Or reverse spell casting, which was the word, but backwards. How clever. They had such stupid kids on there.
Yes.
So stupid. And I'm just like...
My favourite one. Oh, God. There was this wonderful bit where they're talking to a wall demon. He's literally a big face in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like it's made of stone. This one was called Granitas. And they had one it did a riddle or something. Mm-hmm. So it gave them hints to do with these items they had on the table in front of them, which is a gold brick, some soap, some sigils and a few bits of gubbins. And it started off with because they were deciding what to take, and he kept saying stuff like, "Not all that glitters is what you should take. Sometimes cleanliness you should make," and stuff like that. And they keep going, "Oh, we should take the gold. Oh yeah, take the gold."
No.
So they get really heavy-handed hints with basically the people making it shouting, "Take the fucking soap!" And they take the gold. Mm-hmm. And they decide to give that to, I think it's Lilith, they meet later on, who really wants to wash her hair and to clean herself in general because she's been stuck in a cave for centuries. And they go, "We got a gold brick," and she throws him in a pit to die. It's just
children's TV in the 80s. Nightmare was amazing, but like only 3 groups ever won, I think.
Yeah. And they didn't win anything worthwhile.
No, they won. You won Nightmare. Everyone else is an idiot.
You want to.
You didn't expect. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't hard. It was just they let dumbass kids go on. I mean, really stupid kids. And I'm sitting there 8 years old and going, no! I mean, I was always a smart ass, so.
DISMISS.
Fucking hell. If you ever get the opportunity to go and watch some Nightmare, it was great. It was
for
really...
example, you'll probably, at the moment, have access to the internet.
Yes, for example...
Nightmare with a K.
Yeah, Nightmare with a K.
Nightmare. Yeah. Nightmare.
You know, got that. To those people who were just visiting us for the first time, yeah, this is basically it. Yeah, the game stays in the background and we take the piss out of everything and the game. You know, sometimes. But anyway.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time talking about 80s and 90s children's television for some reason. You could say we're in a fun house.
It's wacky. It's fun. It's crazy. It's outrageous. Whole lot of fun. Prizes to be won. And I don't remember the rest. I don't remember.
It's the brain if you want to play the game. Oh, God.
Fun house. It's a quiz. It's a race. Something face. I don't know.
It's a real crazy show where anything can go.
See, this is why I think we should watch like something, possibly old kids TV from the 80s, and do a fucking podcast about it, and just go, oh, we were terrible for liking this. We should be ashamed.
Depends what you watch. I mean, if you just watch original episodes of Postman Pat, it'll probably just be quite mildly pleasant.
I mean, I was never really into Postman Pat. I mean,
Was.
I was a girl though, so
was
I was steered in. I was not mostly, yeah. I was steered.
You're all male. See what the word male in it.
I was steered towards like Rainbow Bright, the Care Bears, etc.
Everybody wants to be a Care Bear.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
I mean, I had a Care Bear. It was Wish Bear, and yeah, and it was green and had a shooting star on it. I don't know why I had Wish Bear. My sister had Heartthrob Bear, which,
Really?
you know, as a bear, you don't want to name your kitty bear Heartthrob.
Yeah, anything with the word throb in it, just avoid for
I know,
children.
for children. It's like
Yeah.
Heartthrob Bear. And then you get Friendship Bear. All my friends had Friendship Bear because it was pink.
Isn't Friendship Bear meant to be all of them? Really?
Pass, question too difficult. My memories flash back to the first time he said that to me. It was the day right after we met. He'd saved me from my nightmare of Malix. I let my smile cross my face, cheeks. Okay, as I looked up at Damien. You told me that when we first met. What did he tell her? I've lost the plot.
Yeah, whatever.
Damien gently pulled away and smiled at me, kissing my cheek.
Oh, didn't I? You remember that?
Oh, you have a brain.
You remember what happened during that traumatic moment?
I nodded. I never wanted to forget how we'd met. Really?
We walked in and they were just there.
They were there, right, semi-naked, and then sexually assaulted you. Yeah!
I never wanted to forget that. I wanted to recall every detail for later criminal reports.
He and his brothers came to the human world and arrived at my house, where I got to be with them, phrasing, and learn about them. At the same time, I was able to become close to Damien and fall in love with him. Yes, there were some bumps along the way, but we were able to get through them. We were even able to give Damien something he desperately wanted. To be human, apparently. What is with his eyes? Stop doing that.
Squish.
Damien gently caressed my cheek, inviting me to nuzzle into his palm like a hamster. And he smiled down at me as he laid his forehead against mine. Again, it was weird.
Just head-butted her.
Slowly.
He lovingly head-butted
slowly because he likes her.
No matter what comes our way, I promise to protect you and love you for the rest of my life. Get shot.
Which will be about 5 minutes.
She immediately just smashes a lamp over his head.
You'll never leave me? Damien shook his head and I believed him. That seems ridiculous. His simple smile was enough for me to understand he was telling the absolute truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. He wouldn't leave me and I would never leave him.
Yeah, we get it. Now get on with the plot.
What plot? You do remember what we're playing right now?
Yeah, there was a plot to the last one. I mean, it was shit, but there was a plot. This one's called The Demon War. You expect something interesting to happen, even if it's just is in the start of the world at war. First
the world at war. Today in the world, the Germans
or century of conflict or something.
Oh,
you know?
I nuzzled my nose to him. Again, it was still weird. And looked up into his beautiful eye. You don't regret not being a demon anymore?
Well, it means I can get some fucking quiet every now and again. So.
Shook his head. I knew he was beyond happy to be human, but the nightmares made me worry over and over without relenting. I knew was worrying over nothing, but more than anything, I wanted Damien to be happy. I couldn't help but worry. Could we get some fucking proofreaders in? I mean, like, if you don't speak English,
fucking Grammarly. Just use that.
Use Grammarly, or say, you know English, don't you? Yeah, it does. Are you native? Yeah. Okay, look, read it.
copy and paste into a Word document, right? If it highlights it blue underneath, it's because the grammar's possibly dodgy.
Grammarly's free though.
Yeah, so yeah, I use it for some stuff because dyslexic. So
I don't because
no,
I'm a really good speller.
fuck you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is one of my skills. Fuck you. I am good at the reading and writing of things. So
Oh, really good.
I is really good. I is also teacher.
I is an academic. I is.
He is professional adult. I is.
If I ever get a master's in something, I'm a professional adult. Academic.
Let's be honest. Academics aren't professional adults.
True. But I will walk with this kind of crayon sticker saying I'm an academic. Ah, hello.
Oh, I need that in my life. I need to do that in front of my direct superior because she thinks I'm insane. In a good way. My direct superior loves the shit out of me. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm a sarky bitch, and she appreciates a good old bit of sark.
Is everyone just brown noser? Or just really nice? You know what I mean when I say nice.
Oh no. They're genuinely nice people. It's just no one is me. And you know what I'm like. I'm a bit weird, and she appreciates a bit of weird.
Keep saying something interesting.
Yeah, well, yeah, a lot of teachers are just nice people, and a lot of them do like to be seen to be doing the right thing. Not necessarily doing the right thing, they like to be seen doing it. And I think that's a fault that a lot of teachers have. And I'm pretty much me wherever I go, so because I say inappropriate things all the fucking time if I'm not in front of the children. A lot of people have this habit of just saying something and then looking to me to see what I'll say. So I have that
what
reputation.
Does the audio commentary say?
That's basically it. If sometimes they'll say something and I'll go, and then they'll go, "What?" I'm like,
it's what's really good is when you get to the point where you can just and other people make the joke for you.
Oh, I'm at that point, yeah.
Or just smile and go, ah.
All right, and I'm back. Now I've cut some of my actual work conversations out.
Yeah, now you've censored all the really sensitive information.
Yes. I mean, it's not really sensitive information because nobody knows who the fuck I am. There's only one person at work who knows that I do videos. And she doesn't watch.
The internet.
She's watched one video. What has she watched? She's watched... I want to say Dragon Age. She watched an episode of Dragon Age just to see if I was actually telling the truth. And she goes like, I was just wanting to see if it was really you, sort of thing. And I'm like, it's me. Sorry.
It's me.
It's me.
At least it was only Dragon Age.
Huh?
At least it was only Dragon Age.
Yeah. It could have been a lot worse. And she was going, I like that. It looks like a game I could play. And I'm like, yes. Don't look at anything else.
Yes. The rest of the channel will not interest you.
No, it's just that one. Anyway. Fucking hell.
Your friend Cool talks about genitalia a lot.
Yeah, he does. I mean, to be fair to everyone, and not just my friend who's not watching this, he really does. He is.
Because it annoys people.
I know. It doesn't really annoy me though. It's just sort of like.
The thing about stuff like double entendres and stuff like that is they're puns that everyone gets.
Yeah, but you don't do those. You shout,
Well,
Willy!
Yeah, that's because it annoys you.
It doesn't really annoy me. It's just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, constant low-level annoyance. So it never gets,
right, Let me put it like this. I teach children. Do you think you really bother me?
On occasion, yes.
Not really. I mean, I realise now that you're going to try.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm
Thanks
not...
for letting me know that I need to up the game.
Corpse, you always need to up your game. Come on. Get with the program.
Well, I did work out that with um. Oh God, it was the other day. I was because another part of my some more money's come in. I've looked around and I have actually found an affordable theremin. Now, for those of you who don't know,
I want to come and I want to play.
this is a musical instrument that basically involves
Woo!
an electrical current and an aerial and some weird electromagnetic fields that you manipulate by sticking your hand in them, and it goes. That's a fairly
That's
accurate
basically...
description.
That
Yeah.
is, yeah. Have you got one?
No, because I have to buy an amp for it as well. I might have slightly more important things to look at the moment than buying a theremin.
Oh, your neighbour's going to hate you.
My neighbor, one of my
No, your
neighbors
neighbours
is
are not going to hate you. Your neighbours are going to
yeah,
be fine with this.
yeah. My neighbors are going to be fine because they're both. One of them's an amateur musician who is a part of a band that plays locally quite often, and the other one's a professional musician. Well,
Oh no, they are going to be annoyed with you then.
He's probably going to want to go. You know.
I mean, I've always thought that. Anyway, I slowly tilted my head and captured his lips with mime. Mine, not mime. He said mime. Okay, kissing him
I captured his lips with mimes.
Kissing him ever so softly. He returned my kiss, arms tightening around my body. Worries began to drift. Well, there. Kissing again.
Kissy.
I feel my body slowly draw closer to Damien's. How much closer can you get without being inside him?
You're actually, you're touching each other.
Yeah, craving more of his touch. My fingers gently travelled up his shoulders and ran through his hair, brushing through the strands lovingly. He shivered at my touch, making me tremble in response. Thing was,
vibrating at each other.
I had just woken up from a nightmare. Was it right to feel like this now? Yes. My mind questioned my body's intentions, and my body ignored every logical reason my mind had to put a stop to a situation. Had to listen to one or the other.
Snoo!
Something in my body was calling for Damien and didn't care about what I had just witnessed. I was attracted to him and needed more of him. It was crazy, didn't care, was in love, and also deep in lust. I slowly dragged my hands down and began to undo his shirt, needing to feel his bare chest with my fingers. In response, Damien dipped his hands under my shirt and up my back, shivered in delight, reaching my spine.
Shirt goes,
Okay, I get the point. Can we spin on? This is boring.
Continued doing the sex.
We did the sex. The
Poorly
sex
written
was...
doing the sex.
Right, afterglow, sex, cuddling. We were in love.
Warmth.
Yep.
Headbutts.
Kissing, headbutts.
I'm yours forever.
And I'm yours. Wasn't long before I
slow.
closed my eyes and fell asleep again. This time I was able to float in blissful darkness uninterrupted. I think we should probably call it an episode there. Well, because fuck.
So she had 2 nightmares and then they had sex. That's what happened.
That's the plot so far. To be fair,
Yep.
we have been talking about things like the go-kart. Oh God, the go-karting in fucking Funhouse. Where you had to collect tokens of different
painfully
size.
slow go-karts.
Painfully slow go-kart. Where you had to get tokens of different amounts. Fucking hell. Anyway, goodbye everybody.
Bye-bye.